How to reverse gout naturally with supplements and with Lifewave X39. How do you do that? I will explain how you use Lifewave X39 for gout, but it has to be supported with nutrition and supplementation for this to work as it's designed for. I'm Alan Warnitz, nutrition expert, and I help people restore their health and wellness through nutrition and supplements. So today's topic is about gout. And what is gout? It's uric acid crystals. It's uric acid, which is normally in the liquid form, which is dissolved like any form of salt. But because the levels of your blood has made it in such a way that the crystals can actually be formed. So what happens is the crystals are formed. So you've got your joints here. So this is the bone here, and within the joints you'll have cartilage here, and you'll have cartilage here. You'll have some protection here. There's a fluid in there. So what happens is, when the uric acid crystals now are formed, they are like needles. They are pointed needles. So what happens is that needle now actually finds itself into the joints, and next thing is you've got inflammation. This induces inflammation because you should not have a foreign particle in there. So what is the normal treatments? They said to eat certain foods which haven't got purines and stuff like that. But it doesn't stop the uric acid crystals from forming, because the environment is creating the formation of the crystals and the needles going into the joints. So it doesn't matter how much of things that you stop. The thing to do is to prevent the formation of the crystals. And also there's a chemical reaction. The uric acid should become urea, which becomes urine, which you expel out of your urine. And what is missing? When you add vitamin B5 to this process, the uric acid dissolves and it becomes urea and urine. And you have to have, obviously, hydration. You need water with electrolytes. So when you have your hydration, you put your vitamin B5, and you can add a herb, devil's claw. The herb devil's claw helps the process, but the main thing that's missing is B5. Why is B5 missing? Is because B5 is used for stress, B5 is used for energy, and B5 is used for anti-inflammatories. So when the B5 has run out, because it's been used up for stress and energy, you run out of B5, so it stalls that process. The uric acid stays as crystals and causes its damage. So now that you've got damage and inflammation, there's also another process to take. So what are the natural solutions to reduce the pain? Dissolve the uric acid crystals, take that away, and take away the inflammation. And what do you need to do? Now that this has been damaged, how to rebuild cartilage and how to bring this back to normality. So step number 1, hydration with electrolytes. Calcium, magnesium, potassium, and salt. So lots of water with electrolytes. So that puts in the environment for the uric acid not to form crystals. Then you take anti-inflammatories, and the anti-inflammatories also has got vitamin B5. 2,000 milligrams of B5, vitamin C 2,000 to 4,000 milligrams of C, omega-3 2,000 milligrams, B-complex 10 to 25 milligrams, and devil's claw herbs. So this helps with the anti-inflammatory, and the B5 being there also helps the process, the chemical process, the biochemical process to convert uric acid into urea. So these acid crystals now start dissolving and start going away. Now, what has happened is there's still damage here in the joints. So by taking the uric acid crystals, you're still going to have a little bit of pain because the joints are damaged, have been damaged by the crystals. So this is where Lifewave X39 comes in. So Lifewave X39 is a patch which works under what is called biomodulation, photobiomodulation. So what it does is, there's your skin. So there's your skin. And out of your skin comes heat. The heat is infrared. And what the patch does, so when you wear a patch, the X39 patch, you wear a patch. What it does, inside the patch, there's a little crystal, like a mirror. It's a crystal like a mirror. What it does, it takes the infrared, mirrors it back into the body. The same as you've got sunlight, comes down there, and it makes vitamin D. Same process. So what the body is doing is the patch is just taking your infrared and sending it back into your body. So it's called photobiomodulate. Photo is light. Bio means the chemistry of the body. Modulation is creating a chemical process. So this raises a copper peptide. So when the copper peptide is raised, it activates your stem cells. As you get older, your stem cells go dormant. So you need new stem cells now. You have to wake them up so that the stem cells now arrive here, because it's being produced by the X39. There's, you've got the copper peptide. Has raised the levels of the copper peptide, has activated the stem cells. The stem cells, now there's no more inflammation. Inflammation is gone, because if you've got inflammation there, the stem cells get destroyed. That's why when you use X39, make sure you have anti-inflammatories to remove the inflammation, so that the stem cells do not arrive here and get destroyed by the inflammation. So the stem cells arrive here and they do a whole repair process, and eventually you regain your mobility, the joint and pain is gone, and you regain a better quality of life, free of the joint pains and free of the gout. Now, what happens is sometimes this might sound a bit confusing, too much to do, or it's like something new to you, which is fine. I offer a free health consultation. It's 30 minutes. We spend time together for 30 minutes. I go over your problem, your health problems, the solutions, what you've tried, what has worked, what hasn't worked. And I take you on a step-by-step program to take you from where you're at to your better health and to live a better quality of life. So I look forward to meeting you, and we take it from there. Thank you for listening.